and our tube liners, I thought it would be nice to come in and have a little go at flying a glider at my home field. And I really think this is something I might actually try and do for real next time I get the opportunity. So what are we going to do? As soon as we release the brakes, the aircraft will taxi, fly off, and it will probably just stay on the actual runway heading. Although there is a menu you can use, and you can assign some buttons, and you can actually tell him where to go. So you can just make him circuit around and around and around until you've had enough. But what we're going to do is we're going to just go for a fly and see how it all happens. So we've got everything here. Need to look left. Let's put our brakes away, and away we go. Now our job is to stay behind him as much as possible. Oh, he's away quickly today, and you can see the effects of the smoke, which is pretty good. Oh, stay with him. We should not be up here. This is a bad place to be. We want to be behind him, either below or just above the tow aeroplane is the place to be. Because obviously we're hanging off the back of him, so if we're not in the right place, we're going to pull the aircraft around. So I've just trimmed that a little bit. We're looking pretty good. Where is he? Got to keep track of him. Try and keep behind him. I think this should be pretty interesting, really. It's something I thought about. I have flown gliders as a kid. I got a few trips on gliders, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's amazingly quiet. Hang on, what's that doing out there? Okay, where are... Oh, there he is. This must be a real challenge in the real world. They haven't gone back out again? No, must have done something to bump them out. Where is he? So you want to stay just above him, so you're not in his prop wash, or you want to stay just underneath him, apparently is the place to be. So we're going to fly out and just see how we go gliding. There seems to be a few little changes to the UI as well. I wasn't able to get back in, and because I wanted to set up and make sure I had plenty of lift occurring around the place, but I couldn't get into the weather. And there's a new button there that I certainly haven't noticed previously, and that allows you to set up so you're always running at real world time for wherever you happen to be. So that's new. There's a few little things that have snuck in. Now, they must have been there before and I just didn't see them. But anyway, there's lots of little things to discover as we get these new betas. I guess maybe by the weekend we'll get a new beta. We'll be in beta 5 maybe, but I haven't got any inside information on that, so we'll just have to be patient. I sort of half expected to have an update maybe today, but maybe by the end of the week. Certainly I would think by the weekend there'll be some more bits and pieces for us. So why is that out again? I've got to keep putting those brakes away. Wouldn't mind doing the towing side of things. The Jabiru 230 that we have is a 6-cylinder 120 horsepower, and it's apparently able to do towing. They've done towing. They actually put some mirrors on the side, on either side, and done a bit of towing with it. But it's not something. They have a couple of Pawnees that they use regularly for doing that, which you need a GA license for. So that puts me out of that. Alright, well, what have we got? We've got 3,000 feet, so I reckon we should go. So there we go, hit the space bar, and you're supposed to do a right hand turn, and the other thing we'll do is we'll turn on our little beeper, and this will tell us what we're doing, and this will be a lot quieter now. Isn't that beautiful? It's the sort of effect that I got the first time I went up in a glider. You know, in my hometown of Leeton in New South Wales, they have a winch, and they do winch launches there, and it is just amazing because you hoof down. You probably do about 3 lengths of the aircraft, and then immediately you're pointing vertically at the sky, which is pretty daunting. You do have to be on your toes, because if the cable breaks, you need to get your nose down pretty quickly and get yourself recovered. Unfortunately, they did have someone die there in a crash due to a break. It must have been really early on. What are you doing? Go away. Why does it keep doing that? I don't know. So, now I believe the idea is to be around about where this little diamond mark is down here for your flying, and that is about your best glide speed. And there's another version as well. I was having a look at one of the other guys' tutorials on gliding, so I had a bit more of an idea. And that actually had, is just below it, it had an energy, he was talking about energy level. So, not 100% sure. Something I need to read up on, but I think I'm going to do. God, I'm a bit tired of this happening. Getting a little tired of these things keep popping out on me. What's the positioning on that? That's down here. Okay. Don't seem to be getting any lift. Let's we should get some technically if we're flying over the town, because you've got all those warm roofs and all that hot air rising from it, and we'll just keep at our glide speed. So I'm going to try and just trim it out so that we can do that right. And yeah, just see how we go here. Still trying to nose down, a bit more back trim. There we go, nearly there. Tad more. Can't see any trim control. Is there something here? Maybe that's it there. First time I've done this, but I've flown the GA stuff all the time with you guys, and I'm, oh boy, what is causing that? I don't know. Feel free to let me know if you happen to know what it is, guys. It makes that keep coming back out. See, here it is here. This is the spoilers. Yeah, go on again. Why do you keep doing that? I don't know. Are we getting any positive lift yet? Now the other thing that's a bit of fun is, look at this little one in the middle. It's a G meter. So you can do aeros. So if I can't do aeros as a sports pilot back here at sunny Gawler, then maybe if I go and do some gliding, I can do aerobatics in the glider, which is something I really want to do. So you'd think we'd be getting a bit of thermaling happening around here, but not getting anything. It's just gently sinking away. You've got the airstrip just ahead of us here. I'm hoping this lasts a while. Let's have a bit of fun while we've got a bit of altitude though. We're still up at about 2,000 feet. And I think the static level of lift is set at about 0, which is that's not going to be very much fun. But that can be like that. How about we go have another look? Let's just see whether we can do our flight configuration. Let's jump in here again, and we'll just jump in our main menu and flight config. And yeah, look, I can now. Okay, so let's turn up our coverage, or let's give it max. Okay, climb rate, let's be a bit generous. Altitude, so they're going to start above, I believe this number is, it starts above this level. So let's give ourselves about 1,000 feet and apply those, and we'll continue on, and then maybe we'll get some lift now as well. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that before, but it's all good. Hope you guys are all having a really great week. Oh no, look at that. Why do you do that? Oh, there we go. That's nice. Here, you can just hear the pitch change. We flew over some lift. Now I know a little bit about gliding, and I know where I thought I would expect to find anything where the ground has been graded. What the grading does is gives you a great deal more surface area, in a given area, and if you're getting some rising air from there, then you should get more of it. So let's see how we go. This could be a short flight if we don't get some. Now the other thing we could do is if we headed over to the hills over here, which is probably too far away at the moment unless we get some good altitude, we could do some ridge surfing as well if the air's coming the right direction. You have wind blowing from this way across there, it'll hit the ridge, rise, and you can sit on the ridge and grow. There's a little hint of noise, change of noise there. Let's see whether we can. I'll get our speed a little bit better. Is it, mate? It looks beautiful on my monitor at the moment. Okay. Not sure what I can do with that. What's it look like? Does it look like a 720 or something like that? Let me have a look, boys. I'll have a quick look. I don't think you will see it, but I can bring up my bits and have a quick look and just see what I'm streaming at. Broadcast live. It's supposed to be going out at 1080p, guys. That's what it says. That's interesting, because I'm actually playing the game in 4K. I've got the DSR 4K running again. I'll tell you, it looks really crisp and nice. From where I am, Super Reality Kid. Great to hear from you, mate. Let's see how we go. I'm going to stall this out. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Let's get that round. How's the sound? Does it sound a little bit better? I had a couple of comments from you guys about the sound when I was flying the Robin, and the Robin is unusually loud. So I've got to remember to turn it down so that we don't bust your eardrums and mine. I have to turn mine. I've got volume control on the headset, and I tend to turn it down quite a bit. But I thought I had it down low enough not to be a pain in the butt. Well, we're not looking too good, are we? We're not getting any lift. Oh, those things are out there again. That's really annoying. Didn't have this problem the other day when I had a quick fly. Oh, there we go. Come on. Let's keep the nose down. What's going on with that? Oh, wow. That's pretty terrible. Maybe I should try restarting, guys, if it's really that terrible, because I don't really want rubbish going out for you guys to watch. Look at that. Can you guys be patient? Maybe I'll just go and restart again. How's that sound? And we'll come back and give it another bash. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll reset everything and just see how we go from there. Maybe because I've had to reset the computer as well. I've had that was causing me a lot of grief last week, hence I didn't do anything on the weekend. So look, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cancel. I'll bum out of this, and if you guys are happy, I'll only be a few minutes and I'll just check everything and we'll start afresh and come back and we'll do another takeoff and fly back out of Gawler and see how we go there, okay? Right, I'll catch us real soon if you've got the patience to hang around and wait for me. Otherwise, go watch something else for a while. Go and watch Crash Lobby or Oz Flight Simmer and see how those boys are doing. See if they're out doing any streams tonight, and I'll catch you real soon, okay?